Fucking yes, start. Start, Colin.
So I have a theory, a game theory, if you will.
Oh no. Shut the fuck up.
I was at too many games over the weekend, and like I saw someone cosplaying as Sans.
Oh god.
And it made me realize that like if you're not good at making Sans's head, you could at least like get away and go like, oh no, I'm not cosplaying as Sans, I'm cosplaying as Yoko Taro.
Oh.
Because the fucking head.
Oh my god.
So like, is Yoko Taro Sans from Undertale?
Shut the fuck up.
I've been holding that in for a week, boys.
Shut the... They don't even have... Okay, I'm looking at this image. It doesn't look that much like Emil's head.
It's similar enough.
Like, from behind, maybe.
It doesn't really look similar at all. I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
I hate...
fucking grinning shit. I'm like...
I hate to burst your bubble, but... No.
Fuck you. You guys found it funny anyway.
I guess the concept was so retarded.
Just fucking name that the name of the episode is Yoko Taro Sans from Undertale.
Okay, guys. So E3 happened in the time that we've been gone. And
Good night, everyone.
Aisha Tyler did not
face...
rip her face off. She did not
reveal she was the Terminator.
I'm so disappointed. That was my highest hope for E3.
Fucking I was so upset.
So I got a bingo. Did either of you get a bingo?
I didn't get a bingo. I had like the most what the fuckery bingo. Actually,
let me check my bingo card.
I was very disappointed in my free space because I wasn't wanting it to be true, but it was true.
What was your free space?
My free space was all gay characters shown off for lesbians.
Oh.
My free space was... God of War still looks like shit. That came true.
I mean, it looked better, but...
It still looks bad.
Yeah. Why are we forgetting Kratos is already a dad? He had Calliope.
No.
And killed her.
Shut up, it's not important.
You don't understand. Kratos being a dad now makes him interesting.
All of the big show stealers looked really bad. I don't understand people who are like, yeah, God of War, yeah, Days Gone, yeah, Anthem.
I can't wait to play Days Gone. It looks like the proper follow-up to The Last of Us from Naughty Dog.
It really does, but I'm a bit more interested in Anthem. I thought Anthem looks like it could at least be dumb fun.
Did you guys know that Days Gone is open world?
Yes.
Nice. Naughty Dog pushing the bar as usual.
Hey Matt, did you know Mario Odyssey is open world?
I did. That's why I'm checking my bingo card. Because I'm counting that.
It's not actually open world, though.
I'm counting it.
What? It's not open world. It's like seamlessly connected, but it's not open world.
Yeah, no bingo for me.
I got bingo.
I didn't have... so my only chance was on the very left of my bingo card. You can link it in the description. It was...
Show it on screen right now.
I got Takamaru still isn't playable in Smash, and Yoshiaki Koizumi looks like he wants to die, but Aisha Tyler did not pull off her face to reveal she's the Terminator. Retro Studios did not make another Donkey Kong Country, and Super Mario Odyssey is debatably an open world game. So
it's not.
That's just a yellow question mark.
It's more open-ended.
I got...
No, every news outlet is saying it's an open world game. Brian...
I've seen the gameplay, though. It's not an open world.
Every news outlet is saying it's an open world game.
I think everyone saying Mario Odyssey is an open world game doesn't understand what an open world game is.
I agree, too, but, like, I can't disagree with everyone saying it's an open world game.
Do you think it's just that the definition of open world is changing to basically be anything that's seamless? Because I think that's what's happening.
Mario Odyssey doesn't seem open world. It seems like there's like a bunch of hub worlds within a bigger hub world.
Kind of. It seems like tiny little levels connected to a town. That's all.
Anything that has a city and is big in scope is open world.
But it's not that fucking big. It takes like a minute to get from one end to the other.
Yeah, I know. But it looks big in all the gameplay.
Oh, fuck
So it's an
off.
open world game.
That's such a stretch.
Like,
That's like, this is me trying to put together the logic of why anyone would think it's an open world game.
you see that desert? You can't go over there. Open world.
Yeah.
See that building? You can climb it, but that's about it. That's all there's
See
here.
that mountain over there? You can't go there, but you can in any other open world game anyway. So, fuck it.
It's. I know most people use them interchangeably, but I think it's just a small sandbox that looks really big.
Yeah, it's a sandbox, alright. But
Plus, like,
that
the
won't stop
world's-
people from calling it an open world game.
Yeah, the worlds don't look connected either. It looks like you actually have to go to the machine to travel between
Yeah,
them.
you fly between them.
Plus, like, in open world games, you can generally go to the end of the final stage right off the bat. That doesn't seem to be the case.
Oh yeah, fucking
'Cause-
New Donk City just floats in nothingness.
I know.
Yeah,
It
I
just kind of
know.
starts and ends.
yeah.
I know.
It really is closer to like Mario 64 sandbox levels. That's it.
Yeah.
It exists within its own realm.
That's why everything floats in nothingness.
Yeah. And that's why, like, the fucking forest is in a weird hologram dome or some shit.
I wish, like, in the last... Fuck it, how many years has it been since... 21 years?
Since 64?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
It's been 21 years since Mario 64, and still we can't make level boundaries that look natural. Rip.
I mean,
I love 64, it's just a minor complaint I have.
I'll be honest, I could never get into 64.
I fucking
it's just
hate
not my thing.
Mario
Okay,
Sunshine, so...
Okay, Aaron Hansen.
I
hate Mario
don't hate
Sunshine.
Mario 64. I think it's fine. It's just I can never get into it.
You know, earlier
Okay.
today I was talking to someone about how I was like, man, Mario 64 DS is such a good idea, but then it was awful in execution.
If they waited just
Yeah, if
10
they just
years...
waited to make it on the 3DS, it'd be
Yeah.
fucking perfect.
On the 3DS, it would be perfect.
Every Nintendo handheld has always missed having a bunch of extra buttons on it, and Nintendo knows because every next iteration of that handheld always has those things included.
Uh-huh.
Like, the GBA should have had 2 extra face buttons, and then they added that shit on the DS, but the DS should have had a circle pad, so they added that on the 3DS, but the 3DS should have had a C-pad and 2 extra shoulder buttons, so they put that on the fucking new 3DS.
Do you remember that little add-on?
Yeah.
Do you remember that little
The Circle Pad Pro?
I still have a Circle Pad Pro.
Yeah, I still got mine.
I love my Circle Pad Pro.
I don't have the 3DS that it was for, but I have the Circle Pad Pro. That's the only way I was able to play Kid Icarus the first time.
It might be a weird opinion, but I think the Circle Pad Pro is much better than the new 3DS XL.
Oh yeah, no, it's okay. The original Circle Pad Pro, definitely. The Circle Pad Pro XL, not that much.
Oh, I've never tried that.
That was a fucking abomination. It was way too huge.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be cumbersome.
Yeah.
But the original Circle Pad Pro was pretty comfy.
Yeah.
Had some nice grips.
When I was in Japan, I saw a fucking old businessman with the fucking Monster Hunter Circle Pad grip.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god, Monster Hunter World. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, that was a mistake.
Is
I
it,
mean,
though?
Hold up. So Monster Hunter,
I know the gameplay doesn't look right.
the gameplay looks relatively the same. It looks kind of like what you'd expect from Monster Hunter. Dexter, get down.
Oh no.
Hold up.
Dee Dee,
So-
get out of my laboratory.
You know what? Because Dexter is such a hard name to give a nickname, I end up either calling him Dexter or Dee Dee. And I'm wondering if that's where they got the name Dee Dee from. They just had a
the
cat.
shorter version of Dexter is Dex.
I know it's Dex, but I find Dex doesn't roll off the tongue as well.
Call him Gex.
I've thought about it. Trust me. I've thought about it.
All of a sudden your cat's like, this is what it must be to drink the water at Jerry Garcia's house. And you're like, I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Oh, who's that guy that's been bot blocking people on Twitter? John Cusack?
John Cusack?
Yeah, what's up with that?
I don't know. I liked Gross Point Blank. I don't know why he blocked me. Is it because I follow Play Asia? Is that it?
I don't think so. I don't
know.
know.
There are people who do use a block bot for people who follow Play Asia, which is like, why even use Twitter at that point? If you have to use a fucking block bot, you might actually be, like, an overly sensitive baby of a person.
But the thing is, I follow Play Asia, and I wasn't bot blocked.
So, like, I guess
it's not Bernie Sanders because I wasn't blocked.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold on.
You guys follow me on Twitter. I'm not
Fuck
just
it.
like, yeah, fuck John Cusack.
What if...
I'll be right back. I need a thinner blanket.
Oh.
What if he has a bot block for anyone who thinks the new God of War looks bad?
What if he has a bot block for people who use thinner blankets?
What?
Don't tell Matt he's about to be bot blocked.
So I nearly
Could you hear me nearly tripping on everything in my room?
So I nearly got 3 bingos on my sheet. The only 2 things that I got wrong that stopped me from getting 3 bingos was I thought the Scorpio was also going to be a Windows 10 PC, which was not the situation. And I thought that there would be like a new Hotline Miami thing, and that didn't happen. But I did.
Can we talk about Devolver Digital's E3 conference?
Hang on, let me explain my bingo first. God damn it.
Okay.
The things
we still need to talk about Monster Hunter.
Oh my god, we're jumping.
The thing I got right was a new Wolfenstein, Fallout and Doom coming to PSVR, or at least just Doom VR coming to PSVR, because now we're getting Skyrim. I don't know what the fuck. The Bethesda still trying to get people to buy that Elder Scrolls card game. Nothing interesting at the PC gaming show. And no new Ace Attorney localizations by Capcom.
They'll never localize it.
Fuck Capcom.
They really won't.
They're such assholes.
Yeah, they're not even going to localize, or at least they say they don't have plans, for Monster Hunter Double Cross.
I mean, Capcom's always taken fucking forever to localize Monster Hunter.
True, like, I think it wasn't until, like, Ultimate released in Japan that we actually got localization confirmation.
That's what I was pointing out. Like, they released 4 Ultimate here, and then, like, within the week, they were like, oh yeah, Monster Hunter Generations is a new game coming out.
Yeah, they usually... they wait a few months, yeah. It's right around the time the last one releases that you'll get, like, either a new game or a localization confirmation.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, though, why they didn't announce they would localize Double Cross on the 3DS. I'm wondering if they knew they were making a Switch version.
Probably because they want to sell stories first. I have no clue.
Ah, fuck it. Echo in my audio. I don't care.
What about Hibana in your audio? Hey.
What about Ash in my audio?
It's a deep cut reference.
Anyways, but Monster Hunter Stories got confirmed for localization. It got confirmed for localization at my local anime con. Talk about confirmation.
I went to Monster Hunter Stories communion. It's now a man.
Oh. Monster Hunter Story.
By the way, I just want to point out this Poodcast is being recorded at 2 a.m. for prime, optimal, good podcast hosting.
I'm barely awake. I'm sorry.
But yeah, like, I was really worried about Monster Hunter World leading up to E3. I'll be honest, it was the one game that seemed like it was going to happen that I really didn't want to happen because... I mean, when you hear Monster Hunter and then hear open world and then hear regenerating health and giant damage numbers, you kind of just immediately think that's not Monster Hunter.
It's a surprise that it's a multiplat.
Yeah,
I guess the rumors of like Capcom actually having pretty cold feet about it might be true.
Yeah, it seems Sony didn't care about PC or Xbox. They just wanted it to not be on the Switch.
Sony doesn't care anyway.
Yeah, Sony's
conference was really underwhelming.
It really was.
I don't care how much.
What are you talking about? They stole the show. They had God of War.
They had games they already announced and a remake of a PS2 game that you've already played.
With Unreal Engine assets. Hell yeah, baby, I'm ready.
I can't wait to play Shadow of the Colossus a third time.
I can't wait to play Shadow of the Colossus made on Unreal Engine 4.
Is it in Unreal?
I don't know, but it looks like some stock assets.
Guys, I can't believe Shadow of the Colossus and Yoshi's new game are both in Unreal.
Oh my god.
Guess which one looks better?
That threw me through a loop. Like, I didn't think Nintendo would actually use Unreal Engine 4, despite them saying that they were using it. I guess they were referring to that new Yoshi game.
Yeah, I guess they just want to, like, prove that, yes, you can use Unreal on the fucking system.
Even Spider-Man didn't look...
Spider-Man looked like Batman,
just
with QTEs.
It looked at first, it looked like Watch Dogs.
Wait, it looks like Batman with QTEs, but like Arkham Asylum had those.
Well, you know what I mean, though.
So sneaking around in the new Spider-Man looks like Watch Dogs, and then when you're wailing on people, it looked like Arkham. And honestly, I don't know. I think that's like a pretty cool combination. But like that fucking sequence where they had where you're swinging around and it was all QTEs was like, oh, that's a little...
Yeah, it's not good. Oh, speaking of QTEs, apparently they're in Monster Hunter World. Fuck that shit.
Press triangle to fight.
Yeah, I will say though, even though I was worried about
what Kingdom Hearts 2, what?
Okay, Kingdom Hearts 2 did it right. That's
like
one of the few games to get quick time events right, because they're not really quick time events. They're not like that intensive on the story or the gameplay.
QTEs don't even matter, man. Just fuck it.
What I liked about Kingdom Hearts quick time events, if you can call them that, they called them reaction commands, is
they
oh my god.
Yeah, they actually tried to make an alternative. I think what made it work is that it was more like just a context sensitive action to do something. It wasn't actually like mash X to win, know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or like press X and Y to dodge the boulder.
No,
Resident
that's
Evil
fine.
4 is still pretty good though.
What are you talking about? No, you gotta fucking hammer the A button, man. That's how you win.
But then
That's
you
how
gotta
you
press
escape.
something to dodge the boulder.
I think it's B.
Oh,
Or
okay.
something.
Okay. So Kingdom Hearts 2, I think, did it pretty well, but Monster Hunter World, I don't know how that's gonna work.
Fucking fine.
Like, as long as it's kind of just a context-sensitive thing, it's okay.
QTEs are fine, unless it's the entire game.
But yeah, I'm like, I watched the gameplay. It didn't look that bad. It looked like just kind of a more action-y Monster Hunter, which is kind of where the series has been going since 4 and Generations.
Someone said it looked like Monster Hunter that had been influenced by all of the Monster Hunter clones. Like, it looks like a Monster Hunter that's more closer to, like, God Eater and Tweakadin.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Scalebound, what?
I miss you, Scalebound!
I don't. It was just going to be
you,
Monster
Anthem.
Hunter again.
But I've barely played Tokiden. I've played a little bit of God Eater Burst. I still prefer Monster Hunter over all of those. A lot of people have been asking what the hell Monster Hunter World means for, like, Dauntless, which is, like, a Monster Hunter open world-ish clone game, and honestly, it looks pretty good. The monster designs aren't as good in my opinion, but like, if you like that style of game, definitely check it out. But yeah, Monster Hunter World it looks like Monster Hunter, just open world. They made it work, and it looks good. I will pick it up when it comes out on PC or Xbox One.
I'll pass.
Really?
I'm sure there's like good games coming out.
Yeah.
The best thing,
like the new God of War. Am I right?
No. The best thing from the PS4 conference
Was Detroit?
Detroit Become Human. It's shaping up to be another David Cage masterpiece.
That game has a bigger fucking identity crisis than the ghosts in Beyond Two Souls.
It's so good, though! That's how you know you're in for a ride!
Remember
David
when,
Cage is saving video games. He's gonna elevate them to the next
fucking
level. We are transcending the art form.
The shit they were showing off this year had, like, absolutely nothing to do with what they were showing off last year. Last year had this, like... The fucking trailer last year was, like, the scene of the fucking android and the cop on a roof, and the cop's like,
yeah.
Don't do it! And then the android's like, I'm thinking about doing it. And then it played every outcome of that situation.
Yeah.
And then this one was just like... Fucking Android lives matters, dude.
What was it?
They did the fucking Deus Ex thing.
It's setting up for another beautiful catastrophe, and I'm gonna love every moment of it.
My sister really wants it. Unironically, she loves David Cage.
I fucking hope it's as good as Indigo Prophecy, or at least it changes tones as much as Indigo Prophecy.
Wait, does Detroit have, like, a planned release date?
I don't know.
Wait, what was it? David Cage said, like, 2 different things about Detroit, like, that contradicted each other?
Yeah!
What was it that he said?
It's like,
It's not about,
It's not about people, it's about the androids. It's about the people! Something like that.
Yeah, it was something to that effect. Like,
they've tried, like, pushing the fact that it has a 2,000-page script, even though this is like the 3rd or 4th David Cage game in a row to have more than a 2,000-page script.
I think it's the 3rd.
Yeah.
I don't think Indigo Prophecy had a big script.
I mean, if anything, that's an indicator that everything's gone wrong.
No, it's not. Because it is... Okay, so here's the thing. It has a 2,000-page script, but the 2 games before it had more than that. So it's either David Cage is dialing himself back and making a more focused game, or they didn't have the funding to do more because they focused on the graphics.
He's been working on this shit for 6 years.
Oh my fucking god, guys. But they'll never match the masterpiece that is Dragon Quest VII. The original PlayStation 1 game had over 17,000 pages of dialogue. I forgot about that. If you ever wondered why Dragon Quest VII took so long to localize, there's your answer. Apparently one of them has over 70,000 pages.
That's an RPG for you.
Yeah, that's an RPG. I wonder how many pages of text Majora's Mask had.
Probably less than that.
Guys, what about Journey? How many pages of text did that have?
I'm gonna assume none.
You forgot the title screen, bitch!
Oh, shit!
Okay, a sticky note. It had a sticky note's worth of text.
And it was still a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really love Journey.
I mean, Matt, when fucking Detroit Become Human comes out, fucking get a train ticket and come to New York so we can play through the whole thing.
Hell yeah.
I'm fucking
sounds like a weekend.
That's a fucking... I'm not invited. Oh.
Can you get a train to where I am?
It's way easier for me to visit him than you.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what?
Brian's left
You know
out
what? Brian
again.
will share play it with you.
That's the worst idea ever.
Remember that feature they were touting and then literally no one used it?
Hey.
Yeah.
I used it to play Guilty Gear XR with a friend once.
I used it. I tried using it exactly once to play Puyo Puyo Tetris with a friend, and then the system went like, this game's not fucking out yet in the US, so I couldn't even use it.
Rip.
Oh my god,
I mean,
did we
Gnorgle.
kill Matt?
Matt's fucking dead and you killed him.
The mention of share play killed Matt.
We're gonna kill Matt right here, right
What
now.
a feature! I think I've
thank
reached the
God.
point of tiredness where everything is going to be
Yeah.
fun now.
I love that. I just love it. I love that fucking wave of everyone remembering this thing that exists that no one uses.
Yeah, I mean, okay, can I just say, let's go back to E3 video games.
We were talking about Detroit. That's an E3 video game.
That's a movie. That's
It's
at
an
the
E3
Sundance.
experience.
That's at the Sundance Film Festival or some shit.
I mean, we don't have to mention EA at all. EA's was the absolute fucking worst.
Ubisoft's conference was really bad because they didn't bring back Aisha Tyler. They didn't have her come out on stage as the Terminator.
I was really surprised they didn't have any cameo.
Actually,
all.
like, the Ubisoft conference this year was really weird, but I know exactly why they did it. They wanted them to seem more human while they're being bought out by an even
Do you mean
sleazier
Detroit
company.
become human?
Yes.
Ubisoft become human.
But yeah, Ubisoft really wants sympathy because they're currently undergoing a potential hostile takeover by an even bigger company. So, you know, that's fun business.
Isn't the Gilmont family like trying to buy stocks to stop that?
Yes.
All right. I still can't believe that guy was crying over Mario plus Rabbids. I guess
the Ubisoft conference was weird because like most of it was nothing.
I know. Most of it was nothing.
even the Beyond Good and Evil 2
So, like-
announcement was like nothing.
But before we get to that, let's look at everything else. We had Mario vs. Rabbids, which I think like actually had a decent showing.
Yeah, it actually
Like
looks
they
like a
talked
game.
enough about it. They showed a trailer and then they showed
Little
gameplay.
kids will like it.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I think the Far Cry thing was okay. That was a gameplay demo.
Don't say fuck in front of Miyamoto.
They keep fucking going about Assassin's Creed, who gives a shit. But then it's like, we had that pirate game that looks like, despite showing us gameplay of it, I have no fucking idea what type of game that is.
Oh my god, you've never played Assassin's Creed 4?
No, I have. I know how
Really?
it's gonna play, I just don't, is it a fucking multiplayer game? Is it like open world? Is it just like...
God, I hope it's
Like, are
open
we
world.
looking at fucking... Is the same thing happening to pirate games that's happening to fucking World War II shooters, where there's like 50 of them planning on coming out within the next year, and they all are exactly the same?
Yeah, you guys ready for the Retro Studios pirate game?
No.
It's gonna
Like-
happen. They're not
Like,
doing
I
anything.
was playing Blackwake a couple days ago, and I was like, how is this going to be any different from, like, Sea of Thieves or the fucking Ubisoft game? There's only so much you can do with a pirate game.
I'm really excited for the Ubisoft pirate game that
And then we
can't
have-
remember the name of.
We have their
Yes.
fucking Skull and Bones, I think it is. And then we have their fucking Toys to Life game.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Who thought that was a good idea?
Especially when Toys to Life are like
It's fucking
always
dead.
dropping.
Yeah,
Like, the
especially
only-
Amiibos. Amiibos are fucking... They're
Except
like,
for
they like
Zelda
stop.
ones.
No,
Yeah.
Amiibos are fine, but not for the series they keep making production of. Like
Yeah, Animal Crossing doesn't sell well.
Every GameStop I've gone to, there's like Animal Crossing, there's Super Mario, but like also every GameStop I go to, looking for Zelda amiibo, I walk up to the counter, I ask them like, "No, we're sold out. We're not expecting stock anytime soon." And it's like, this is what's in demand, but they're not stocking it.
Yeah, it's Smash or Zelda.
Yeah,
That's
those two do fine, but everything else doesn't.
They did another...
It also depends on the character, too.
They did another fucking onstage presentation of Just Dance, because why not at this point? I guess they're gonna have a song from La La Land in this one.
Yeah.
That's the best part of all of their presentations.
No,
it's
it wasn't
the part
as
that makes
good.
it into every
It wasn't as good as last year, where they had fucking giraffes and booty popping clowns, and then halfway through they're like, "Guys, like 50 people fucking died yesterday."
Oh no!
Please buy Just Dance 2017 for a console that's not even announced yet. And then there was the Begone Good and Evil 2
CGI trailer, yeah! Woo!
So yeah, that's the thing that fucking irks me, because 10 years ago, roughly, in 2008, we got a CGI trailer for Beyond Good and Evil 2, and they gave us no release window and no idea of what platforms it'd be released on. Fast forward to 2017, we get a CGI trailer for Beyond Good and Evil 2 with no release window and no platforms it's going to be on, and apparently it's a fucking early access game now?
We have tech demos.
It sounds so weird, right? Like...
It sounds like we're just back at square one. And that Ubisoft just has no confidence in making this game, ever.
Well,
and you know... I've been waiting for this game for
different.
over a decade, and it's a fucking prequel.
It's a fucking prequel, and they're still calling it 2.
Yeah.
After the first ended on a cliffhanger. At least the original CGI trailer looked like a sequel. It had
Also, this
Jade.
one's not even gonna be a fucking... Like, the first game is like a family-friendly fucking, for the most part, like, single-player, like, ROM.
Adventure platformer.
Yeah, and this one's gonna be an prequel that's an online MMO?
Yeah,
like,
they showed off gameplay afterwards.
What?
Yeah, it's gonna be it's an online
this.
focused fucking multiplayer game.
Um,
I don't get it.
They made it sound like a Kickstarter too.
Yeah, because they have the fucking monkey initiative where it's like you can sign on and beta test and all this other shit, and it's like, is this what people wanted? I don't think it's what people wanted. Say what you will about Tim Schafer, at least Psychonauts 2 is a fucking sequel to Psychonauts.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it to take 2
I can't wait for it to be fucking terrible, yeah. But
I know Matt really wants to talk about Devolver Digital, though.
Oh, man. What a...
what a masterpiece. The best show.
That is the most biting commentary of the entire E3.
I cannot
ecosystem.
believe...
I can't believe they did it.
Yeah, I can't
every
believe,
moment
like,
of it.
E3 let them get away with it.
Holy shit.
Because it was on, like, the official fucking, like, Twitch E3 stream.
I know.
And it's, like, Devolver's not even part of E3. And, like, they have, like, a long-standing, just, like, fucking rivalry with the ESA. Like, I cannot believe they actually were able to not only get a 30-minute, like, middle finger to E3 onto all these streaming services and everything, but also then, like, 9 hours of just straight-up fucking trolling.
It was
that
pretty
followed
good.
suit. Yeah, no, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think it's kind of
It was so
ironic,
genuine,
though.
too. That was the best part, was how, like, genuine it all was.
The weirdest part about it, though, was it was structured off, like, last year's E3, and this year's E3, they actually... Everyone, Microsoft and Sony,
Everyone
just kind
went
of
the Nintendo route of just...
They just showed games.
Showed trailers, yeah.
Yeah, it was really fucking weird.
That's what made the EA conference so bad, is that it followed the old formula, and everyone's sick of that shit.
Guys, Nintendo actually was the first one to do it. What the fuck?
Nintendo's saving the industry.
I will say though, I mean, they both had their issues. Like,
oh yeah, totally.
The Forza announcement with the Microsoft thing was
the Porsche 911. You're not excited. You're not excited for the most powerful 911 to ever be made.
I can't believe they sacrificed a professional race car driver live on stage for a Porsche.
I can't believe they sacrificed a real Twitch streamer. Like, you remember that? You're watching a fucking trailer for some shitty, like, battle royale game, and it's like, oh, and then he's off, and he's fucking going around a corner, and he's about to shoot a guy. I was watching that with friends, and we were like, what the fuck is going on? Who is this, like... His name was, like, Jethro Tull. Is he even allowed to do that? That's, like, a person's stage name already. Are you allowed? Does that mean I could be like a Twitch shoutcaster and name myself like Paul McCartney or something? Like, am I allowed to do that?
I think the weirdest thing. What the fuck, guys? This is weird news. Fidget spinners are now exploding.
What?
Fidget spinners
Really?
are now exploding.
Really? Oh my god!
What was it? It's like the Galaxy Note 7 all over again.
Yeah!
What
the fuck is going on? Yeah.
Two Bluetooth-enabled spinners have now burst into flames while charging.
Those fucking things. The Bluetooth speaker spinners.
Oh god.
That's so weird. But anyways, Microsoft, I know a lot of people are like, Microsoft didn't sell me on the Xbox One X.
That wasn't their, like, point.
It really wasn't. It was a
They're
niche
really
for a
not
niche.
Trying to sell it to anyone.
They're not trying to
just
sell you on the
wants you to play
Xbox One X.
games.
They're trying to sell you on the ecosystem, which is like really like the way they're advertising it is really smart. It's like, if you want a console that just plays the video games that's real cheap, there's the Xbox One S. If you want the big 4K like cool guy model, there's the One X. And if you're just an even bigger fucking weirdo, you buy a PC.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, you get all the
so
same
weird.
shit, and it's like it works out pretty well. Yeah, no, it's actually like kind of great.
In the span of 3 years, Xbox went from having the worst business model to probably the best of the three.
Because they
console
finally let Phil Spencer have the fucking head of the Xbox division, which he should have been from the fucking beginning. Since who was before him? Peter Moore?
Some dude.
I mean, before
care.
Don Matrick, wasn't it Peter Moore?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was that? The guy who said, if you can't play your Xbox One online or don't
That's
like that,
Don
buy a
Matrick.
360. That's Don Matrick.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was a
Fuck
class
that guy.
act. The best corporate CEO ever.
Yeah.
Phil Spencer just wants you to play and enjoy games.
Yeah, he just wants fucking video games to exist. All the fucking Kinect shit was Don Matrick.
Yeah.
And I like that the Xbox One lets you transfer your digital saves and your ownership to PC, or Xbox.
Yeah. No,
That's
it's such a
awesome.
Like for example, and the fact that like all the games they showed at that fucking conference are getting that Xbox Play Anywhere thing, like, listen, I love the Steam Link, but if you're telling me that I can have 2 dedicated pieces of hardware in my house that can like play the same game and everything like moves over seamlessly, that's real good.
Yeah, I use it for Gears of War 4, and that's like super good.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, that helped out. When I was playing RE7, I was having computer issues, so the ability to just, like, switch to my fucking Xbox and play it there is perfect. And the fact that
I just got RE7.
Hey. And, and fucking, like, Cuphead got a release date, which is great. And as soon as I did, I remember seeing people online going, oh, I'm just gonna get the Steam version. Like, fuck that. If I buy it on the Xbox, I get it on 2 platforms. That's pretty good. That's really good.
That's the thing about Xbox. You have options.
Windows 10 Store has better DRM anyway.
Yeah, it does, actually. That's weird.
I'm really, really wondering, though, what's going to happen to Windows 10, like, throughout the years. Like, a decade from now, what's going to become of the service? That's, like, my only issue.
They're just going to keep updating it and adding to it, yeah.
Yeah, that's...
I can't wait.
All?
I don't see them, like, I think it's so built into the OS that, like, it can only go up from here. It's not like games for Windows Live where it was, like, this, like, cute little optional thing that they just decided to stop because it sucked. Like,
yeah.
They can only keep furthering it and making it better. And right now, it's not that bad.
What's this gonna mean though for like the Xbox One 2 Switch?
I mean, as I said earlier, like, I feel like at some point they're just gonna straight up say fuck it and be like, hey, the Xbox can now run Windows 10 like full featured like a desktop.
Okay.
It's not that hard to believe. Like, they just announced a new version of Windows 10 that only runs like apps from the App Store. Like, it's not fucking weird to think that they could just put that on the Xbox One X and just include a keyboard and mouse control.
Yeah.
Like, it runs on Windows 10. It's the same fucking OS with the same apps and everything. Like, they might as well.
It's real good. Plus, we're getting original Xbox compatibility.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. I can finally replay Panzer Dragoon Orta.
I'm glad they're sticking to the Xbox One S. For those... Man, anyone with a lisp is totally fucked when it comes to announcing these. If you have Cottonmouth, I am sorry. These Xbox consoles have the worst names.
They really do.
But, yeah, no, the Slim, like, I'm glad they're actually keeping that as being the, like, the fucking, like, cheapo alternative. Like,
yeah.
They're hell-bent on keeping that thing at $200, which is fucking great.
Yep.
I love you, Xbox.
So, is it time to talk about the funniest E3 showing of them all?
The PC Gamer Show.
The Nintendo!
Nintendo's was okay.
Nintendo's was really funny. Halfway through their E3 presentation, they were like, we're so glad you guys bought the Switch. We're so glad we didn't fuck up again.
When I
So
heard
relieved.
that when gamers fell in love with the Switch, I was so relieved.
Yeah!
But wouldn't you be after the Wii U?
So the Nintendo presentation brought us empty
The
promises.
number 4, not attached to
Empty
a K.
promises. Boo. So we have a Pokemon game for the Switch that they haven't started work on at all. They probably started it like weeks before the presentation and decided, well, let's talk about it.
I'd say it's probably been in development for a year now.
No.
I'd say it's been in development for a year.
No.
Yeah.
They would have shown
I
anything.
I would say it's starting development now because they're just wrapping up like fucking Ultra Sun and Moon.
But they tend to have like all those games in development at once.
The thing is, though, they didn't have anything to show. This is really different from... Okay,
No,
so
yeah,
they had
I get that.
they had work
Like,
done on X and Y, and they announced it, and they released within the year. They had stuff to show for it. For Sun and Moon, announced it, released it within the year. They had concept art. for the Switch game, they have nothing.
I think
so
that's just
they
not
haven't
too...
really started on it.
I mean,
they're probably just working on their engine tech now, which is fine.
You could easily say they're doing that just to not draw attention away from the Pokemon games that are
that's
coming
what I was
out
gonna
in
say.
2
Maybe, I
months.
don't know.
That's what I'm assuming it is, because it's kind of like, what was another game that did this?
Because
it's kind of like
the
they
whole
don't want
point of it, the whole point of that little segment was like, hey, we already announced Pokken and like 2 new Pokemon games, but hey, there's something coming up in the future, but you should still focus on those 2 games that are coming out within half a year.
Yeah, it's kind of like
bye, you know.
Capcom's shitty excuse for not localizing Double Cross.
I
We
guess.
want to focus on Worlds. That's all.
Okay, so next announcement.
Prime 4.
Yeah, it came after. Metroid Prime, new Metroid Prime, not being made by the original developers. I'm so hyped! So hyped for a brand new game with no relation to the other ones.
I mean,
Logo!
Most
Matt,
of
they're likely gonna
The
supervise
logo!
I mean, like,
They showed the 4! They showed the number 4! It's a logo! I fell over. I'm on the floor. Somebody help me.
I mean, like, yeah, that was like weird and hyperbolic, but I guess they just really wanted to have a cool guy announcement.
They
like
it
Metroid
succeeded
fans have been
because
so
it was the
Yeah.
biggest.
I think they really just
It was
wanted to be
the
able
biggest announcement of that day.
I think they really want. Yeah, no, I think they just really
Probably
wanted
of the entire E3, actually.
to.
It was huge.
They really
it.
wanted to
Okay,
have
guys,
the
stop
one.
talking over each other.
Sorry, I'm on the floor.
I think they just really wanted to have the whole fucking 2 Metroid announcement meme.
Yeah. Yeah, I can get why, though. Metroid fans are so starved.
I
They
mean, it's
need
not like
something.
most of the people at Retro are the same fucking people that were working at
Actually,
Retro
no,
15 years ago.
I talked about this with Brian, and it's just the executives, like some bigger ups left, but most of the staff are
Who
still
made
there.
Recore?
No, it's like, yeah, definitely it's mostly executives that you hear about who have left, but there is still a good chunk of that original development team. It's why they are still... I still think they're going to be supervising it, you know?
Hey, can we stop talking for a moment so I can get this very loud me getting up off the ground and picking up my chair out of the way?
Okay.
Okay, I fell over. Ah.
He was so hyped for Metroid Prime 4.
Anyway, yeah, Metroid Prime 4 is sure to be a great success on this Nintendo Switch.
Because really all they need is the Prime logo to sell the game right now.
No!
What
they need is for it to look like the old games, because they used the Prime logo for Federation Force. That didn't
I'm
go
pretty
so well.
sure Retro is going to oversee, like, the aesthetic design of the game to at least make sure it looks like Metroid Prime.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't look too different, it'll do fine.
I mean, as long as fucking, like, Team Ninja isn't working on it, I guess it's...
Team Ninja did nothing
Like, let's
wrong.
not forget, Nintendo made Super Metroid themselves,
Guys,
and that was really fucking
Team
good.
Ninja did nothing wrong. They just made the graphics and the combat of Metroid Other M. They were not responsible for the game structure at all. That was all
and then,
Nintendo.
Like, the developers, like, I did what I wanted to do with Other M, and then Matt was like, he didn't learn anything! The other Metroid game, Matt
Hey guys,
got
are you
pissed
ready
about
for
Samus Returns.
Metroid Other M's director to come back for Metroid 2 Remake?
Yeah.
It's being directed by the same director, not Yoshio Sakamoto or
Yeah, but, like,
what's his name?
It's a
Fuck it.
fucking, like, remake of a Game Boy game. They're not gonna, like, change much. I've seen it. It's like, the level structure and everything's still the fucking same.
Mercury Steam says they have, like, expanded areas and giving you new content. But
Yeah, it just looks like they're
that
just
trying to
adding
keep
on
it
to
in
it, but it's
line.
still the same game. Yeah, like, I don't...
Yeah, Matt is, I think Matt was, like, really pissed because they canceled AM2R for it.
I get like the fucking doom and gloom for Metroid Prime 4 because we literally have
nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing there. But like Samus Returns looks fine.
Yeah,
One
It looks
good
like
thing.
a fucking Game Boy game remake.
So we have one surefire good thing about Samus Returns, and that's that some original Metroid composers are back for it. Whoa.
Someone did a comparison of like the maps between Metroid.
God damn it! Hold
Metroid
on, my
2.
cat. I'll be back.
Yeah, Matt's really upset though about Samus Returns because he's like, one, he's saying it's the director of Other M, right? And two, he's saying, what is it? Mercury Steam, the people who did Castlevania.
God, that fucking
Lords of
Castlevania
Shadow.
3D game, like 3DS game, isn't even all that shit. It's like not great, but it's not like.
It's okay.
There's far worse 3DS. There's far worse Castlevania games.
Like, yeah, and based off what I'm hearing from the developers, like Nintendo has been like pretty. They've been overseeing it to hell and back, and like making sure it feels and plays like a classic Metroid game.
Yeah, it's also a fucking game that already exists. Like, I don't like.
Yeah, I think honestly, if they're gonna like continue their relationship with Mercury Steam, this is the best way to go about it because they get to work off like a really, really established Metroid game, get to learn why that Metroid works and make it work better. And if they want to have them make another Metroid game, they can be confident that these people know how to make a Metroid game.
If it wasn't a remake, I'd understand, but
yeah.
like,
I'm back.
I mean, it's gonna be a fucking copy paste.
It's not a copy
just
paste.
an enhanced version.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's changed the level design pretty significantly.
Not
but like
that radically. I was seeing a map comparison between the original game AM2R and Samus Returns, and
the thing is,
it
though,
just looks like the original
AM2R
but larger.
AM2R changed the level design too, but in different ways. They both work on different ways. The new game looks a little more linear, but the original game was linear to begin with, so I don't know.
I mean, to be fair, all we've really seen are like tubes.
Yeah.
Like non-connected tubes. That's really it.
We've only seen the map for 3 areas. Oh my god, cat, no.
What was it? What form of Metroid was it that she fought? Was it like an Alpha Metroid? Or...
Omega. We've seen.
It was the Omega Metroid.
We've seen the Alpha and the Omega.
Okay.
I don't think we've seen the Beta yet.
The fight actually looked pretty cool.
The fight looked like Other M.
If you watch the Treehouse gameplay, it looks pretty much like it. They made it more action-y, sure.
I'm not going to use any of those gameplay features. It looks like Other M.
That's what you.
Oh,
there's
a
think.
fucking trailer for the new Chucky movie. I ought to look at that in like half an hour.
Yeah, but no, like I think the new Metroid looks fine. It looks
no. The new Metroid 2 looks like the new Metroid 2.
It really does.
I'll just sit over here with
It looks as fucking derivative as like Black Mesa.
Like the developer of
That's a hot
AM2R tells people not to not buy the new game just out of spite, but like at the same time, I just don't really care. I don't care about the new game.
Bitch.
Metroid 2 is like one of those games that just kind of like exists.
AM2R is really good though.
Okay, Matt. If you say so.
AM2R makes it really good.
It's not as good as the first Metroid or Super Metroid or even
Super
Fusion.
Metroid is really fucking good.
Super Metroid's fantastic, but like AM2R was the best game of the last year. It really was.
That's not Doom.
That's not Dragon Quest Builders.
Okay, only one of you has a valid point. I'll leave it up to the commenters to say which one is right.
Yeah, it was Doom.
It was Dragon Quest Builders.
It was River City Ransom SP Tokyo Rumble for the 3DS.
What are you talking about? It was Gal Gun Double Piece.
It was Sonicami. Wait, did that come out last year?
I can't believe. No, I'm not even gonna say that. I had a really
I can't
bad
believe
thought.
Bullet Girls 2 was the game of the year last year.
Bullet Girls.
I can't believe we enjoyed games we played, Brian.
Oh no. I think we're not assholes.
I think nobody in here is as bad as me.
Oh.
Nintendo didn't announce anything else, did they?
They announced
No, they announced
Kirby.
things.
They announced Kirby, yeah.
They announced nondescript sequels to
They announced
Kirby and Yoshi.
What was it? Sushi fuckers, whatever.
Oh, like that Sushi Striker Z or whatever? I'll be honest, guys. I kind of want Sushi Striker Z or whatever it is.
That's fine. It's made by
That's
people
fine.
who have made good video games and good video game compilations before.
Oh wait, never
Yeah.
mind. One of the Metroid composers was a supervisor on Breath of the Wild. It's gonna be bad.
Oh my god.
Matt immediately says, the minute you do one little bad thing, the whole game's bad.
I'm joking though.
Bullshit. Matt, I know you. You're not joking.
No, I'm
fucking
joking.
Rocket League for the Switch is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like how they.
Fucking Sony's like, no one gets to play with us, though.
My favorite part about Rocket League during the presentation was how they announced it in the sizzle reel at the
sizzle
beginning,
reel.
but then they had to take like 2 minutes away from the end to re-announce
Because
it.
Rocket League is really fun.
Rocket
Yeah.
League is Rocket League. It is a soccer game. If you enjoy it, it is fine.
It's a pretty big deal to a lot of people.
It's a pretty big game, yeah.
for you.
And the fact that you can play with Xbox One and PC players? Fucking
Yeah.
what?
I just
I'm-
don't like sports games, to be fair.
Rocket League's like,
It's
I
like
mean,
a
yeah, it's
hybrid
soccer,
sports
but, like, yeah, no,
racing
it's like-
game. But like, I just don't really see much. I just don't have.
Have
any
you
interest
ever
in it.
played it?
it's one of those games that I think once you like pick it up and you actually play
What
it, you're
the
like,
fuck?
oh, I get it.
Oh, I've played it.
Yeah.
I just I don't know.
When did they announce Fistful of Frags for the Switch? You know, fucking
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up right now.
fuck you. It's a good game,
What are we
Brian.
getting?
No.
Fucking
No, it's fine. I'm just like, get that shit out of here. When are they gonna show more of Payday 2 for the Switch?
When are we getting Ride to Hell Retribution for the Switch? Like, jeez.
What are all these fucking eShop games coming out? Did either of you see the trailer for Dead House?
Is
God,
that the
yeah.
PS1 style?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that.
Did you, hey Matt,
Yeah.
I know you don't like it, but did you see the Death Note trailer?
No, I didn't.
my God.
Actually,
It's the most-
I'm looking forward to the Netflix series just because I know it's gonna piss so many people off.
It looks really bad and really edgy.
That means
It's
I'm
like-
gonna like it more, Brian. Though
It completely missed the point of Death
Like-
Note.
the less you are like the original Death Note, the more I'm gonna like your adaptation of it.
Why?
Because the original source material is fucking garbage.
It's so good, you're just wrong.
But yeah, the new Netflix show looks like a hoot and a holler. Looks like a good time. Everybody,
Yeah, you haven't seen it, you fucking bitch!
everybody, hit up your boys. Get on the couch. Pull up Netflix. Watch the new Death Note.
I'm fucking watching the trailer right now. It just popped up
get
on
some-
my fucking feed.
Some hard alcohol.
Why is
hard
everyone
liquor.
yelling at each other?
Get some nice drinks.
Why is this fucking taken? What is going on?
Just relax and watch one of the biggest pieces of shit being turned into an even bigger piece of shit.
What are you talking
Well,
about?
boy.
Monster Hunter isn't Monster isn't getting a new adaptation. Did I piss Matt off? Matt really likes Monster. He's fucking dead.
It was the share play that started it. It was the Metroid Prime that continued it, and it was the monster that ended it.
Congratulations, you won.
You won a free death.
I can't believe Willem Dafoe is fucking Ryuk in Death Note.
When is Willem Dafoe gonna be in the Devilman sequel?
I hope they adapt Devilman vs. Hades into a live-action movie.
I hope they adapt Devilman into a sequel. Because Devilman the movie's a good-ass movie.
No, it's not.
You haven't even seen it. Don't be mad. You've never seen it.
You tell me it's bad.
It's a fantastic film. I'm turning into Harvey Firestein. It's a fantastic movie.
You tell me it's like...
Hey, Mama, welcome to the 60s. Whoa.
You keep telling me it's like fucking Ghostbusters 2016 of Japan.
It is, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe there's a fucking Dark Souls comic book series.
I can't believe there's a Ghostbusters reboot. Is he there?
I think Matt's like legitimately dead. Matthew, Mateo.
Matt, wake up
Get
or
the
else.
fuck out of my basement!
Fuck.
Get up or else my shipment of Bible Black won't arrive.
Uncle Jeffrey, no.
Uncle Frank, no.
He's a hemophilia. What is it?
Matt, get up or else my mouse pad won't arrive at your doorstop.
He's a hemophile.
Where the fuck
dead.
is he?
I don't know. He's probably like on mute.
Did they start
right now? Just
did they start
chuckling his
filming
ass.
My Husband's Not Gay Part 2 in whatever fucking Mormon country he lives in?
Oh my god. Hey Matt, where am I on the danger scale?
6.
You're a fucking 0.
Oh, thank God.
Oh no.
Colin, I'm afraid that means you're the 6. Watch your booty when you're playing.
It goes over a 3? The scale goes over a 3?
Yeah, it stops at 4.
Oh.
But you went over it and made Colin a 6.
Learn the lore. You're a Mormon. You should know the lore.
Ah!
Do Mormons call their lore Lormons?
Fucking goddamn it.
It's the Book of Lorman, you piece of shit.
See? I was right.
Did video games even be shown off at E3?
No! Only the masterpiece, that is David Cage's Detroit Beyond Human. That's not even the right title.
Beyond Shoom?
Beyond Human!
Beyond
I have
Two
a question.
Souls?
Beyond Rain!
I have an actual question.
Yeah, go for it.
What did Sony show that wasn't Shadow, Detroit, God of War, or Spider-Man, or Monster Hunter?
Skyrim VR.
Oh god, that's right. They did.
Guys, can we talk about how Skyrim was in every E3 presentation this year?
It was.
What about Microsoft? I don't recall it being there.
I don't
No, it was, because they were like, here's a bunch of games that are compatible with the Xbox One X 4K, and Skyrim
You're telling me
was up there.
Skyrim was in Devolver Digital's presentation? Get the fuck out of my house.
It might as well
Yeah,
have
it
been.
was. It was when the lady said, like, "Give us your money, you fucking gobs." That was the Skyrim endorsement.
Shut the fuck up.
Man, it's no wonder no one listens to these.
It's just 4 people. 3 people. And a few cats.
It's
shitting
5
around.
people.
No, it's 4. It's me
Matt.
and my other self, who is way more positive about video games.
Matt, what's your other self's ranking on the danger scale?
I don't know. Why would I rank myself? It's fucking incest, man.
I hope
He's
you all
dodging the
enjoyed the
question.
last episode of Poodcast.
There will never be another one.
This is it. This is the final one.
Then we just come out next week with Poodcast.
With Pood with extra O.
Yeah.
What if we came back next week with the TOVG podcast?
And to commemorate the very last Poodcast, we have to give a shout out to Parappa the Rappa, Gex the Lizard,
Gex. The Learning Channel.
ABC, and our sponsor, Bill Cosby. So,
Can David Cage sponsor us? Can we
I would like to
email
thank
Sony?
all of our special guests over the last few episodes: Arlo, Super Mario Logan, the Irate Gamer, Joshua,
like to thank-
the BitBlock Thomas.
Oh, we never did that.
No, shut the fuck up. It's good.
cut that
Get
out.
it out.
we'll be back next week.
I'd like to thank all of our special guests for the last 3 episodes. A Shadow Link, a Shadow Link, a Shadow Link, a Shadow Link. I don't know, this one is a Shadow Link, but, you know...
I'd like to thank Video Game Donkey. I'd like to thank John Tron. I'd like to thank Daddy of 5. Conan O'Brien. Ted Cruz.
Justin Trudeau.
What video game do you guys think Ted Cruz is best at?
Ridge Racer.
I'd say Punch-Out?
Shut the fuck up.
He's really good at losing.
You see, the secret with Punch-Out is that Glass Joe doesn't have an AI. It's actually just Ted Cruz playing as him.
Whenever you boot up your NES, there's just like this one modem cable that's just
So-
hooked up to... And Ted Cruz is like, oh boy, it's another one. He gets his legs up into the fucking VR stirrups and...
I was about to say, why is Ted Cruz Chris Chan? But, like, you know, they look pretty similar.
That's what they sound like. They have the same voice.
They look and sound... Is Ted Cruz actually Christian?
I'm gonna take away your health care.
Don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone. Who's excited to get Sonic Forces at a GameStop? So you can walk out and go, don't call anyone. While you're walking out.
Mace yourself.
Relive the experience.
You gotta mace yourself, though. It's part of it.
Absolutely.
If they sell the PC version...
Power to the players.
If they sell the PC version, I'm gonna be online.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey... It's just a Steam download code, but you know, whatever.
I like that someone found that GameStop and did like a first-person recording of walking through the store, like reenacting the entire... And it's called the Don't Call Anyone experience. It's fucking fantastic.
I can't wait to make Sonic.
Were there video games announced at E3?
No! That's what we've been talking about.
The last
there's a
night looks fine. I don't care what anyone
There's a new
fucking
EA Sports
says
game?
on... Wait, no, this is important. The last night looks like a good game. I don't give a shit what the fucking developer tweeted like 3 years ago. Like, who gives a flying fuck? I just want the game to be good.
That's the... Which one is the last night? That's that pixel one, right?
The pixelated cyberpunk one, yeah.
Yeah, that looks really good. It's... It's not like what's that one game that you were looking forward to? That Neo Geo Pocket Fighter or whatever.
Pocket Rumble.
Pocket Rumble. That's it.
Hey, when's that being released? Also, Shakedown Hawaii. Also, Stardew Valley. Where did these fucking games go?
When am I getting Ride to Hell Retribution remastered? Come on.
1%. Now it's 2%.
Why are we still talking? We already established this was the last Pood.
No, because it's the grand finale. We got to close out on a high note.
We need to bring back all of our special guests. Hold on, I'll go get them.
Come on out here, everyone.
I'll go
Take
get
a bow. So, sorry you can't see them, but I have JonTron and Peanut Butter Gamer here bowing gracefully.
Hey everybody, it's me, Matthew A. Shadowlink. I'm back.
What the hell? It's me, Chris Bors. Jew Wario's gonna burn in hell for killing himself.
Oh no!
Duck Hunt's a poopy piece of butt dicks. Did you guys know he said that, by the way?
Yes!
This Pood is a fucking disaster.
Brian, did you hear about that?
No, I didn't.
Fucking the Irate Gamer was on Facebook and he's like, Jew Wario was a great guy. It's a shame he's gonna burn in hell because he killed himself.
Oh wait, I think I did hear about this.
What the fuck is wrong with him? Hey guys, it's me, Chris Bors. I'm gonna smear some fucking peanut butter on this ghost contraption. I'm gonna ask the ghosts some questions.
What does Minecraft Steve think of this?
We should, like, properly end this fucking podcast. Well,
right.
Guys, that was
a
it.
Good ride.
It was the last one.
This is the last Poodcast.
This is the last Poodcast. We'll be back next week with Poodcast.
Let's never record these
sure
at
to
3
stay
a.m.
tuned.
again.
No.
Fuck you.
We should record not 2 a.m. but 3 a.m. because once I pass that threshold...
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Oh boy, 3 a.m. Time to record. Good night, everyone. I hate everything.
Oh,
I think I hate everything's gonna sue you.
Special guest. Good night, everybody.
Welcome to my new ASMR channel. That was the sound of a kazoo in your ear. Good night, everyone.